Well, here we are. It's a balmy 0 degrees in central Illinois. And you're in luck. Because we are just about to start the road to Dragweek. This is my 1983 AM General Postal Jeep. I know you can't see it very well because it's dark. We are cleaning the snow off it to get it ready to come inside so we can get started on it, getting it ready for Dragweek.
Don't mind me, just getting my Canadian on.
Yeah, it's cold as shit.
Well, you know, just sweeping my car, eh?
See? Yep, we're gonna try and get the battery charger on it. See if we can start it up. Oh, jeez, bust my ass. I guess you can't see anything because it's too dark. Get it started up and get it inside. Next weekend, we're pulling out the interior, or what is left of it. We're getting ready to pull the body off the frame here. And see just how nasty everything is in here. Get you a shot of this thing. If I can. Hey Ryan.
No.
What do you think about doing 2,000 miles in this thing and racing it?
It's gonna be interesting.
Yet to say the least.
I don't know whether I need a tetanus shot or.
You should. Yeah, you should have been up to date before you started this. I think. What you doing?
It's tomfuckery.
This is why you don't use wood on the floor of a vehicle.
I don't use wood in a vehicle. Period.
Maybe unless it's on the dash.
Oh, you want them?
Cut it right up the middle, I guess. I wish we weren't safety glasses for this. Get some glitter. Oh yeah,
there we go.
There you go. Wow. It actually looks decently solid. You don't see too many massive holes. There's a little one over there. That's a lot better than I thought we were going to start with.
Another one?
Yeah, there's some over there, but...
Putty does not fix holes. Nor does caulk.
Or just cock. You can't fix everything with cock, Ryan.
You can try. I've been trying my whole life.
How's that work out for you?
Well, I don't have any kids yet, but at least that I know about.
Explosion. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Sweet. So here's where we are. We got the interior taken out of it. We're looking at the floor pans. There's going to be some work to do here. These are pretty much chooched. That one's not as bad. There's spaghetti wires everywhere that needs to be taken care of. The back is not bad. There's a few spots, but I don't think that'll be horrible. This is the worst of it. This dude, I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but you see that right there? That's wood. And underneath that, there's more. You see here another piece of metal, like sandwich the wood up in between the rotted out floorboards. So for years and years, there's a vent up under here. I don't know if you can see it. See that hole? It was just open, and it leaked water in, and the water would sit out here on the floorboards, and it would soak into that fiberboard wood, and there was also wood on top of this, and it just rotted everything out because, you know, once wood gets soaked, it stays wet. So we're in the process of getting ready to pull the body off. We got the grill off. The grill's down there. Got the doors off. And the old seats, which we discovered. What did we discover these things weigh? Like
40 or 50 pounds.
Yeah, almost 50 pounds each. So we're going to probably do the cheapo Jeg plastic seats that weigh 15 pounds each. So much for your comfort. We want to go fast.
I say we throw them back in and sell Dragweek. If we need that extra 10th, we'll take them out.
I don't know. We'll see. So we're taking we got everything disconnected from the fenders. The fenders are coming off. We're getting ready. We got to pull I think the coolant temp sensor plug out, and then after that we got to disconnect brake lines from the master cylinder, and we should be getting. Well, that's for the transmission, vacuum of the transmission. So we'll have to unplug that. Actually, no, we can leave that because we're not.
Yeah, it's broke though.
Is it? It got dry rotted and broke, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, no big deal. We'll replace it. And yeah, so doors are off. Those suckers are heavy. They weigh about 50 pounds a piece, and I don't know, I can't really find any good way to lighten them up without really compromising the door. This is solid up here because all the weight hangs on the top basically, and the rest in the bottom is just thin sheet metal. So even if I cut holes and like tried to dimple dye it, it's still not going to take much weight out of it. So here's where we're at. We get a ton of stuff pulled off the Jeep tonight. Hood's off. Whole body's off. The front end anyway. Got the exhaust pulled off. And of course the interior is pretty much stripped. A few things still, nothing major. I still gotta climb underneath. Well, basically the things that are left to get the body off. Gotta climb underneath, disconnect the shift linkage. Then we gotta try to deal with the wonderful rusty body mounts. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure that's gonna be fun. It's funny because there was a lot more room in this garage earlier, and then as the day went on, it got a lot smaller. So productive day, but now we're tired. It's late, so we're probably gonna call it a night. So here's all the bunch of crap we took out, a ton of it. So you excited for Dragweek, Ryan?
Definitely.
You know what you're getting yourself into here?
No.
Hope you don't like to sleep.
Oh shoot.
That
don't bother me. Yeah. I'm used to jumping in head first.
Is that a sexual pun there? Jumping in head first? No.
That's foot first.
That's foot. That's weird. Yeah, so this is gonna be a big test. As you can see, the Jeep is a cluster. What'd you say?
It's a cluster F.
Yeah, it's a cluster. There's a lot to do here, and to try and reach our goals with the little 302 junkyard engines. I don't know if they'll do it, but we're gonna give it a try. And
where there's a will, there's spray.
Where there's a will, there's spray. That's right. That's our motto. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
As long as they have nitrous.
Yeah, as long as they don't run out of nitrous, it'll be all right. I think so. Hopefully, but we were talking earlier. If this thing doesn't run the numbers we want, then hate to jump on the bandwagon, but at that point, it'll probably just get LS swapped so we can go fast. But the whole point of this thing is to try to go quick on a serious budget. And that engine that you see in there, I bought for $50. So I did spend a little bit of money on the headers just to save time, because it would have been a real pain to have to fab those up myself, and there's not that many companies that make small block Ford headers that fit a DJ. There's a ton of small block Chevy stuff, but not small block Fords. So I had to spend a couple $100 on those, but it saved me a lot of time. Used carburetor and just a bunch of used parts. So, and I got another engine sitting over here, another 302 down on the floor there that I paid $25 for. So we got 2 engines to play with, and we'll see what we can do. See if we can get this thing to run 10s. So what do you think?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm calling 11s right out. I mean, it's gonna be rough getting the 10s, I think.
You don't think so? It's pretty light, man.
Yeah, even with the spray, it might.
We'll see.
I have faith. You might have to go up to that mark you were saying was gonna be your max to get there.
Yeah. We'll see. Long road, a lot to do before we get there. So that's just, I guess, a little bit about it, and yeah, we'll talk more about what we're planning to do as we do it. So, anything else you want to say for this week?
Get your tetanus shots.
Yeah. You should definitely be up to date on those. There's a little bit of rusty metal in there, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. So hopefully, the next time you see this, we should be hopefully getting the body off of it, and yeah, then we get to look at the frame and suspension and start working on that. So
our wheel, our life's away.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So.